It's Jason with Creed Realty, and we got 2 minutes with Hauser in the House. Today we're going to talk about the pros and cons of homeownership and renting. Let's get to it. All right, we're back with 2 minutes with Hauser in the House. Today's subject, like I said, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of homeownership versus renting. We're going to get 2 minutes on the clock just for a second. Hey Siri, give me a 2-minute timer.
Flight control, countdown confirmed.
We got 2 minutes. All right, so some of the pros of renting a property are going to be low maintenance. When you rent a property and you have a problem with something breaking, you have an HVAC that doesn't work or function anymore, maybe the hot water stopped working, you can just call your landlord, get that fixed, no big deal. Another pro of renting the property is going to be not being locked into something. You have the ability to move around a little bit easier. You might get a lease, give or take about 6 months, 1 year at max. You don't feel like you're tied to something that you have to sell if you want to get up and be mobile. You want to change jobs, maybe change locations. You can do that with renting a little bit easier than owning. Another benefit of renting is going to be less out of pocket. So you don't have to really pay for any of these repairs. You're not going to pay for any of these corrections to the house. You're not going to be able to make any modifications to the house. So that can be a pro because that could be a less cost effect out of your pocket when it comes down to it. You're not making any roof repairs or any roof replacements. And you're really only paying for a first month's rent and deposit out of pocket up front. You don't have to pay any down payments or anything when it comes to renting as opposed to home ownership. Some of the cons of renting, though, are going to be remodeling. You can forget about personalizing a property because by all means with renting, you're going to have to leave that property the way it is. You want to maybe change a paint color, that may be the extent of what you see. And if you do want to make any other changes, most homeowners don't want to see any changes made unless they're going to be improvements, and you're going to have to leave those. And that's really not in your benefit as a renter. Another con of renting is going to be paying someone else's mortgage. Could you think about, earning some equity while you're making a payment? Well, in renting, you're not going to do that. You're earning the owner of that property, the equity in that property. So, you don't have to worry about maybe any repairs or anything, but you're also not going to earn anything in that property. Any money you put into that, 2 minutes up, that's okay. You're not going to put anything into that property, but by all means, when you go to get out of that property, you're not going to get anything out of the property back. So make sure you make that decision wisely when you think about your next property. All right, we're going to talk about the pros of buying. Let's think about when you're buying a property, you can have write-offs, tax write-offs. And one of those tax write-offs is the taxes that you pay on the property, along with the interest of the property. So that's a benefit of home ownership. You get tax deductions. Another benefit of home ownership is you get the option to modify the property. You get to personalize it. When you are renting it, you might be able to paint it, but when you come to ownership, you could modify the house any way you wish. You can, add new countertops. You can redo the kitchen however you want to do it. But with those things comes cost, so don't forget about that. With the modifications also comes out-of-pocket costs for you as a homeowner. Catch us next time for all your, I don't want to be cheesy about all your real estate, maybe real estate. It's Jason and I'm signing off. No, that's kind of cheesy. And don't forget to tune in next time for all your home buying and selling investment needs.